Yeah. Hi, welcome to a new PlugInGuru video. Beautiful. Yes, this is me singing. No. Welcome. My name is John Skippy Limcool. This is a help video to show you the steps to get Kontakt libraries to work that come with Unified patches. Basically, the Unified patches have stored in them the location of the samples and the other resources needed for you to be able to open up the interface to Kontakt and for it to show you the interface of the actual library. Now, as of 6.5 of Kontakt, they have modified things to where you will see something more in the lines of this when you try to load libraries at times that have Unified patches. We're avoiding this now, and so you shouldn't see this as much once you follow these steps. Okay, so I'm going to take a library called Mega Magic Dreams. Let me show you real quickly in Unify. Of course, Etheric Gold is working. Del Norte, I can go to any of these patches, call them up, and they will play. This is the PlugInGuru library. Another library that we've done is Mega Magic Bells and Winds, which has all these really cool bells and winds, and then we use those to make bonus patches at the end. Right? Now, Mega Magic Dreams right now is broken. So this is what happens. When I click one of these, it pops up and says, hey, pal, these samples are missing. And actually, I'm using an older version of the Kontakt plugins. So I get this message, which is easy to fix. You don't get to see this anymore. You see the more complicated, you have to open the interface, you have to fix it there kind of a message. So we're going to fix that. So if you notice, I have, here's the Macintosh HD, and I have in my shared folder, you'll see there's a folder called PlugInGuru Links. It doesn't matter if this isn't made. Our application will fix this for you. But you can see I have Del Norte, Bells and Winds, Etheric Gold. I have those libraries with a little symbolic link. It's kind of like an alias, but more reliable in these folders. And on my sample mass hard drive, which is a separate hard drive, that's where I actually have the sample libraries stored. So as you can see, all these are there. So if you download a library like Mega Magic Dreams, you're going to do these steps. You will open up the Mega Magic Dreams for Unify. You'll notice that there's a Macintosh and a Windows version. Because the sample locations are named to folder names and hard drive names and all that kind of stuff, it can't be the same file like we do for our other libraries, unfortunately. So for Kontakt libraries, we have to do it for Windows and for Macintosh separately. So you open up, I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to open up the Macintosh version. I would go to Unify, go to megamagicdreams.guru and drag it over and say install. I've already installed it. I can say okay because it's just going to install it again. Refresh the browser. Now, the library still doesn't work. If I go to select these, right now that folder lives right here, right? So it's giving me the error message. So what we do is this. We want to take this folder and I'm going to put it in its final destination, which is on my external hard drive. And I'm going to copy over all the samples and everything. And now I can delete this from my hard drive so that I only have the one there. And then we have this program inside of this folder. If we go here to Dreams, it's right here. And to Macintosh, there's the PlugInGuru Links app right here. And we'll say open, and you can manually select. So say manually, and then we want to go to this folder to the directory above it. Actually, one more above it, because we want to grab the folder. Now, the big rule is you cannot change the name of this folder. Don't change the name or else it won't work. Go like this. That will update. So I've told it where the location is. I say open and it says success. And notice over here, it just made a symbolic link for me into this folder. Now, if I didn't have a folder called PlugInGuru Links, the application will make that folder for you. Any library that you want to have available with Unified patches, this is how you do it. And basically what this means at the bottom line is that Unify thinks every library was made in this folder or made in this folder on the PC. We've tricked it because we've now made it so that we can move that folder somewhere else. And then by using symbolic links, Unify still thinks that the samples are in this folder. So now when I go back to Unify, and instead of this message, if I click it again and say load, and this time instead of an error message, it goes, oh, got him. That's it. The two locations are these. Let's show you. This is on the Mac side. It is users shared PlugInGuru links. On the PC side, the location is a C drive, users, public documents, PlugInGuru links. That's the name of the folder that Unify will create for you. And by these instructions with these step-by-step instructions carefully written out are included with each library. So please refer to them or refer to this video if you need help with it. And once you've done that, now all the libraries inside of Unify are working. And let me show you real quickly why it's really, really cool to do this. So I'm going to start by calling up cold ambience. Now, some libraries like Etheric Gold, they call up like this, where you've got the instrument, it's calling up the sample. I would go real quickly, click this little bullet on the master effects, browse down to the master presets and choose the optimizer light. That puts it barely any level increase, but it just makes it have a limiter with the loud max and so forth, so it can't overdrive, it can't distort and sound bad, okay? And then I'm going to right click and say load into Unify as a new layer, another patch that I've selected from the 40 patches. So we now have a guitar. And let's say we want to load the distorted sequence. You can come up with the ideas and search for the sounds you need for a cue in such a short amount of time. Let's load up the guitar licks in the key of F. And it's all tempo locked. Now let's go to another library like the standard library. Let's add a kick drum. Now, the Unify standard library drums, you want to use the Unify no pitch shift, because that way the drums won't shift pitch across the keyboard. And by doing that, let's add a snare. And I want to open this. I'm going to make sure that I don't bypass the master effects for it. Let's add a techno drum loop. No pitch shift, turn it down. Okay, let's go to Mega Magic. I think Del Norte, I have a sound I can load. So let's load this that I selected. So you can see how you can go through your library and find from all these different libraries. It is so much fun. And once you're done doing this, let's load this guy up here too. So that, isn't that cool? I mean, this is so fun. I could go to the guitar line. Let's go to Unify. Let's load Omega delay. Let's make it have like a half note and maybe a quarter note. Add some distorted delay tabs. Little chorus. So you can do so much more flexible designing of a cue in no time at all. And then if you go to save, we have an option that says save layer patches. And if you use this and you say, I want to save it to the desktop, save, boom, it will spit out all 9 patches that were used, telling you what layer it is for each of the parts. So now you can rebuild this as separate tracks inside of your sequencer to like start writing your cue where you want different parts to be played and stuff. This is a great way to create, and in some cases, this is all you need. You're just done. If you want to really get really filmic and stuff, you could go over here, do something like go to EQ, go to Filter Max, change this to be a low pass filter. So this way, drag it so it goes after the loud max, so you're still not going to distort no matter what you do here. Put a delay after this. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's really, really fun. And that's how you get it to work. So I hope this helps, and I hope this gets you inspired. We think Unify is the coolest thing on the planet to come up with creative ideas to play with all of your plugins. We hope you feel the same. So thanks for watching. See you later.